missed you. Yeah, very grateful. Alright, yeah, that feels much better. Cool. Alright, now we're grounding. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Long time no see. Salutations. Greetings. Thanks for the gift, by the way. Appreciate you, Renee. Brown sugar, babe. Thank you, dear. So, as I mentioned, we'll be reading for all 12 houses. Tarot Tuesday. Drawing cards for everybody. We'll be drawing 2 from the Thoth deck. We'll be drawing 3 from the Light Seers. And here we are. Welcome in. Just grounding. If it's your first time here, hi. It's good to see you. If you've been here before, welcome back. It's good to see you. I'm Gavin. My friends call me Zen. Salutations, welcome in. We are just about to get started for Tarot Tuesday. Reading for all 12 houses, starting with Aries, making all the way to Pisces. You can catch the recording on my YouTube if you happen to have to leave early. If you jump in late, that'll be on the bio over there. But right now, we're getting focused and we are ready to play with these cards today. Yeah, to see if there are any messages, any clarity, any direction for the collective as we step into this 8-8 portal. Fantastic. Y'all ready? If you can hear me okay, maybe drop your favorite flower emoji so I know that you are vibing, that you're here for this. Say what's up. And we're going to shuffle these cards, keep this energy flowing. I appreciate ya. Absolutely. Hey Lex, it looks like we got some bots in the squad or in the chat quickly. So here today. So if you want to just if you have the capacity to be a little mindful while we're reading. No, obviously you're volunteering, but anyway, I see all you angels out here in the garden. Thank you for all your flowers. Appreciate you dearly. Fantastic and groovy. All right, fantastic. We're ready. But before we begin, I must say thank you. Thank you to all of our guides. Thank you to all of our angels. Thank you to all of our guardians, our ancestors, our aliens watching over us, encouraging us to continue to show up and to surrender. What a joy and an honor it is to simply be here and to play with these cards with y'all. Today, super stoked to see what they have to say. Let's do this. Sun, Moon, Ascendants, Aries, first house. First house is all about the internal sense of self, who you are on an soul level, who you are within. Aries, Sun, Moon, Ascendants, wherever you may have Mars placement. First house. Let's do this. Lex, there's someone, they only made one comment before everybody tried to comment the flower, so they might not be here anymore, but their name was 63 Robbie. Anyway, for the squad, house number 1. In the top, the draw of the Thoth Tarot deck, we have the Prince of Discs, the Prince of Pentacles here. In the root, we have pleasure. Pleasure here. The World here in reverse. 10 of Wands here. 10 of Cups here, reverse. 10 of Cups, 10 of Wands, the World. Prince of Pentacles, Prince of Discs, pleasure. This is dream life energy. This is like literally living the dream energy. Living a life that's rooted in pleasure. Discs, Pentacles is the element of Earth. Earth is this world in which we live. It's the physical manifestation. Earth is the embodiment of the values and the beliefs that what you hold near and dear to your core. With the World card over here, Prince of Discs, pleasure, 10 of Wands, 10 of Cups. It's like moving into the world of your dreams. Like you're taking your steps in this direction so that you can sit back on your swing and allow yourself to continue to sway to the tune of life. Yes, because you are the world. You are the world. Yeah? And learning how to continue to stay focused on where you're placing your energy, your awareness, and how that will then continue to influence how your reality plays out. Yes. We're here to root in pleasure, though. Like, why else would we be here? Like, human beings are one of the few animals that can, feel pleasure like we do. Why do we waste so much time, effort, and energy suffering? How can we reclaim our pleasure? That's how you can really find your power, if I'm going to be flat out, and embody into your gifts and your strengths. That which brings you joy, that which brings you peace and gratitude and high frequency emotions. Prioritizing a lifestyle that invites these energies into your space so you can continue to live this as your way of being this. You're on the path. I'm not telling you need to do anything. I think the cards are more so commending you and admiring you for taking the steps on this journey, because it ain't easy and it's not for the faint of heart. Absolutely. So shouts out to the collective. House number 1, Aries, Sun, Moon, Ascendants. Power to you as you continue to build your dream reality. Let's keep it moving. Solid? All right, groovy. House number 2, Taurus, Sun, Moon, Ascendants. Wherever you have a Venus placement, Taurus, Sun, Moon, Ascendants. Here we are. House number 2 is all about your values, what it is that you hold near and dear to your core, earthly values, and how you want to express these. Yes, house number 2, Taurus, for you. We cut it, we clear it, we let it rest. What's so interesting, Ziggy? House number 2, Taurus, Sun, Moon, Ascendants. Solid cards. Taurus, we have the Princess of Discs. Princess of Discs here. Princess of Wands in reverse in the root. Taurus, house number 2, 10 of Pentacles over here. 8 of Cups, reverse. 6 of Cups in the root. Taurus being the house of values. Also, Taurus being one of the natural houses for Venus. Venus being the planet of love, romance, desire, as well as ruling up money and currency. I'm getting this energy of investing your energies in your connections even deeper, in your relationships, in your friends, in the spaces that you know that you want to continue to see, like as long as you want to sustain, like as long as you keep doubling down on yourself and you keep diving deeper into your connections with the people who you want to see evolving, who you want to grow alongside. You're not actually, the fact that we got the 8 of Cups here in reverse, I'm getting, instead of like walking away, you're getting walking deeper into, you're getting traveling further into that connection, like as far as you can go, embodying and grounding, so like you can bring your soul's connection to this material plane. Playing on that Princess of Wands here, bringing your fire within to materialization, staying focused on your passions, because your passions will feed that which you want to continue to nurture and see take shape within this reality. With the 2 princess cards here, I want to take note of the strong feminine energy. Feminine energy is internal. Feminine energy is receptive. Feminine energy is the yin. It's nurturing. It's thoughts. It's intuitions, it's emotions, it's intuitions and emotions. Whereas masculine energy is thoughts and actions, feminine energy is intuition and emotion. Yes. So feminine energy is like much more on the subtle playing field, and like learning how to ground those more subtle aspects of this reality to honor the feminine within, ultimately, because this is really what Earth is thirsty for, because she's been starved of the feminine for eons, and that's a very big part of the reason why we are here today, to return to the truth of what feminine energy looks like and means. It has nothing to do with anatomy, but female anatomy beings are some of the best teachers of feminine energy, and some of the worst too. I mean, it really is all about the individual at the end of the day. But I feel like those here resonants are some amazing individuals who are in tune with their feminine energy, which is your intuition and your emotions. So you may continue to ground and get to know them, so you can learn how to guide them and not be victim of your emotions and your intuition, but more so learning how to channel this energy so that it can be that fuel to your flame, so you can continue to keep that eternal flame here alive. That spark, baby. But it's not just about romance. This is like all connections. This is all relationships. This is everything that we love. We continue to love it even more. And we don't worry about anything else. We just dive deeper. But we also don't close ourselves off from the rest of the world. We're not creating an echo chamber. We're staying open, but we also know like what it is that we want and what it is that we don't want. And what we have time for and what it is we don't have time for. Thanks, Venus retrograde. Thanks, Venus retrograde. This is interesting. I keep getting called to do a sister circle. That's beautiful. I think that'd be a grand old time. Solid. All right, we're going to keep flowing. We're going to keep flowing. House number 3, Gemini energy. Gemini, sun, moon, ascendant, wherever you may be this eve. House number 3, sun, moon, ascendant. It's 111 out here in the Midwest. Gemini is also the ruler of Mercury. House number 3 is all about communication, visualization, imagination, mental energy. House number 3. Wow. Only one card right set up for you, Gemini. House number 3, in the root of the Light Seers Tarot, we have the Chariot. Everything else is in reverse. Beautiful cards. Page of Swords here, also reverse. 2 of Swords here, also reverse. 2 of Swords, Page of Swords, 2 of Pentacles, Lord of Harmonious Change. 7 of Wands, Lord of Virtue. Your reality is shifting right before your very eyes, Gemini, house number 3 energy, because you've been so focused on the reality and the dream that it is that you wish to step into. It's in real time proving itself to you how real your thoughts were, of how you have the capacity to time travel, to step from one timeline to another, to quantum leap from one reality to another into the timeline of your dreams. Yes, stay on track with your Chariot. Now everything else is just falling back into place. Continue to write your story rather than allowing the story to get the best of you. Do not allow yourself to fall victim to your thoughts and your emotions. Do not allow yourself to be taken in general. You stay grounded. You stay centered. Not shit can take you off your center. You stay here, balanced, even with the light bulbs everywhere and your wind in your wings. Like, you still stay grounded and with the book in your hands, ready to write the story that you want. In alignment with your dharma, in alignment with your destiny, in harmony with the evolution of change that is in alignment, that is to the frequency, that is in alignment, that is to the frequency of your greatest well-being, your greatness, your divinity, yes, your virtues. We are stepping into a timeline that is virtuous and is in alignment and capable of revering and holding the space for proper, true virtue. Yes, we are stepping into a day and age which hasn't never been seen before, if you ask me. And house number 3, you're being reminded to just anchor in focusing that energy, that Gemini energy of seeing what it is that you wish to see, staying focused on the reality that you're ready to continue to reach fruition, that you want to see take shape, to seed, and ultimately doing what you can in this now to slowly but surely align yourself with that timeline that you want to jump into. Yeah, it's discipline, resilience, rigor, one breath at a time. But ultimately, nothing can get in our way unless we allow it to do so. The power of the mind is amazing. Those with mental strength, mental strength is, physical strength is one thing, but mental strength is a complete other thing. And then spiritual strength is a complete other thing. But if you got a strong mind, you can have a strong spirit. You got a strong body, you can have a strong mind and a strong spirit. So, we're learning. But also, you can be soft and strong at the same time. And that's a balance. Very Gemini indeed, Lauren. Thank you for the conch cells, by the way. Alright, let's keep it going. House number 4. Cancer. Sun, Moon, Ascendants. House number 4, the house of the home. Yes. Any messages, any clarity today for my Cancer babes? This is beautiful. This is very beautiful. The Chariot, again, in the root. For you, house number 4. This time we have the King of Wands here. Knight of Wands here. We have Lust in reverse. We have Prudence in the root. House number 4, Cancer. I'm feeling so satisfied with these cards. So I was listening to Bhagavad Gita the other day, and then Bhagavad Gita was talking about how lust is the one thing that disconnects the individual from the spiritual path and is the one thing that creates all of the suffering in all of the world. And look how this is the demiurge. Do y'all know what the demiurge is? Or this is the lion with the multiple faces and the snake tail? Lust, right? In reverse, it's on the way out. It's on the way out. It's being removed. Prudence is taking root. The opposite of lust, essentially. Prudence is taking root. Yes, 8 of Pentacles. Then we have the Knight of Wands and the King of Wands. So this is like strong masculine energy stepping into the space to clear out. To clearing out those negative, demonic, self-serving energies and entities that only care for getting off. Fuck that. No. That's why the King's here. Because he gotta come through in his knights. And just like as we were talking about earlier with the feminine awakening, this is what's happening for the collective. 8-8 portal. I am claiming this. Divine masculine is awakening and stepping in and embodying. The feminine will be able to be freer than she's ever felt before. And she's going to shine greater and more powerful than any man ever has. That's for sure. That's for sure. That's the truth. And any real man can easily admit that. I'll tell you what, because he's like, heck yeah, I want that woman. Oh my gosh, I love this game so much. I literally cut the deck and then I get the Queen of Swords. I love it so much. This is such a fun game. This is life. Thank you, house number 4. May you continue to clean your home and rid your space of any vibrations and frequencies that are no longer in resonance with your divinity, you God, goddess, you. Because you deserve it. This is what you came here for. And it's good to see you, because it's so much better together. That's the truth. Cool. House number 5. Leo, for you today, tonight. Happy birthday, babes. Happy Lionsgate. House number 5 today. Yes, level up's energy. Loving this. That's good stuff. House number 5. Leo, Sun, Moon, Ascendants. House number 5 is the house of desire and romance. Yes, love and connection. As well as the ego, what one loves about themselves. Daria, thank you for your gift. I appreciate you. House number 5, Leo, Sun, Moon, Ascendants. This is it. Beautiful, dude. Goodness gracious. Some tight cards today, I tell you what. 6 of Cups right here. 6 of Cups right here. Heck yeah, Rhiannon. I appreciate your confirmation. Justice in reverse for the collective. House number 5. Ace of Pentacles here in the root in reverse. Ace of Pentacles, Justice, 6 of Cups. We got the 3 of Pentacles over here in the draw. The Works. Lord of Material Work. 3 of Cups in reverse over here. Reverse. In the draw, in the root. Lord of Abundance. 3 3. Groovy. Right now, the work is illuminating. It's bringing justice to the equation. It's balancing out the scales. And this is happening on a collective level. Like house number 5, if anybody's like, I'm a Leo, what do I need to do? First of all, you're not a Leo. You have strong Leo placements. Secondly, you don't need to do anything because it's all happening organically. So thank you for showing up here and honoring your soul's mission and choosing to be in a body in this lifetime. You just being here is bringing the balance. Thank you for being here. May you continue to see yourself as a God seed. Shouts out Shea Butter Big. May you see yourself as a God seed, knowing that you have everything encoded within you. All of your divinity exists within your being. May you continue to learn how to translate this information into this material existence. That's your work, to find out how you can allow your abundance to shine through without getting in your own way. Learning how to be 3 of Cups energy, learning how to be Ace of Cups energy, learning how to be overflowing as much as we frequently can, but we have to keep caring for ourselves. It's a paradox. Learning your role in that so you can continue to show up and step into your destiny, your dharma, your beingness. Your work is to be yourself. Okay, easier said than done. Well, if you want to know how to do it, Leo, I mean, if anybody knows how to be themselves, come on now. Getting to know what brings you joy is probably one of the best bits of wisdom I can offer you today, because ultimately I think our natural state is joy. So the things that we enjoy naturally say a lot about our soul. They say a lot about where we have been in other lifetimes, and say a lot about the things that we naturally have an affinity for. Affinity, I like that word. I have an affinity for infinity. And we keep flowing. Happy 8-8. Let's go. Thanks, Leo. Next, we got Virgo. Godspeed. Sun, Moon, Ascendant, Virgo placements. Wherever you may have Mercury in your chart. House number 6 is about the work. House number 6 is work. Let's do this. This is putting all of your desires, your values, your home, and your connections to practice. How to sustain them and cultivate them. Yes. Thank you for your gifts. You don't know your house placements? You can look up your natal chart. I'd recommend that. If you know your rising sign, or if you know your ascendant, you can figure out your houses from there, because your ascendant is your first house. That's how one determines their houses, by their ascendant. So if you don't know the time that you were born, you won't be able to determine that, because ascendant changes every 2 hours. So it is what it is. Your rising is Aquarius, so that means your first house is Aquarius. That means you have second house Pisces, and so you can just go around the wheel that way. More likely than not. It really depends on where your degree is. When's your birthday, if you don't mind me asking? Like what day? You don't have to say the year. I'm not a Leo rising, but I have a lot of 5th house placement. January 12th. Yeah, I would guess that yours is still first house. I'm not sure though, but yeah, you can look it up. All right, groove. Let's groovy. House number 6, Virgo placements. You are welcome, my dude. Absolutely. Shea Butter Babe. Virgo today. These cards. All the cards are in reverse except for this one. 10 of Wands. In the root. Right side up. Shea Butter Babe is her name. Renee. Brown Sugar Babe. Page of Wands here. Ace of Wands here. Ace of Wands, Page of Wands, Ten of Wands, strong fire, Virgo. We got the Hangman. Reverse. The Priestess. Here. The High Priestess here. Beautiful. What you been thinking about today, P? So, Virgo, the work. Keep moving forward. Stay focused. Stay grounded one step at a time. Moving forward. Staying in tune to your magic and in your flow. Keeping your fire, your drishti, your awareness focused on that what it is that you wish to bring in, rather than what it is that you don't want to bring in, right? The Hangman, where we're placing our awareness, where we're placing our focus, where we're placing our mental energy, where are we placing, how are we looking at our life and self? And if we don't like what's happening, how can we begin to take the steps in a fresh direction to switch up what is happening? The High Priestess is now taking the steps in that action. It's applying oneself and practicing the magic. 2, allow yourself to step into the portal that it is that you wish to. Here, 8/8 today. Allowing yourself to move in tune with your fire within, that spark within your heart, and how it continues to shine, especially how bright it shines when you're in spaces that you appreciate, that you enjoy, that you want to continue to sit and resonate. Yeah. That make it easy and enjoyable and comfortable to flow, to be yourself. It's crucial, but you gotta look for those spaces. It does take some effort. It does take some movement. You'd have to tell the universe, hey, this is what I want. I'm ready for this kind of connection. I want to explore realms where I can easily be myself with others and practice my magic together, and we can really actually enjoy this life. Why else would we be here? House number 6, that's the real work, is literally just learning how to stay focused. Stay focused. I know that can be challenging for Virgo, because Virgos a lot of times like to be extremely logical and rooted in this reality, and it can be extremely challenging to step out of that, to tap into that more Piscean energy of like, I'm beyond space, time, and definition, nothing is real. Ooh. But for Virgo, they're like, what the fuck? No, I have to measure everything 3 times just to make sure. So house number 6, the real work is just, moving forward. Staying focused. Alright, house number 7. House number 7. Libra. Sun, Moon, Ascendant. Libra, Sun, Moon, Ascendant. Wherever you have Venus placements, house number 7 is all about connection, balance, friendship, business partnerships. Yes, house number 7. Libra, Sun, Moon, Ascendant. We cut it, we clear it, we let it rest. What's good, Finnegan? How are you today, brother? We are currently reading for all 12 houses. First and foremost, we have house number 7, Libra, 7 of Cups, in the root, in reverse, for you. The World here, also in reverse. Page of Wands, here. Page of Wands once again, the World once again, 7 of Cups this time. We have the Lovers here, right side up. The only card that's right side up. And the 8 of Wands here, Lord of Swiftness. Yeah, specifically this one too. With the Lovers being the only card that's right side up and everything else in reverse, this is definitely getting this energy. I'm seeing this as you. Not the Cupid, but the young maestro back here who's like kind of controlling the scene. It's like this is source energy. This is like higher self energy. This is like physical form energy. It's like bringing the masculine and the feminine energies into union, into balance. Exactly, very fitting for Libra. And then pairing that with the Seven of Cups here. So it's like creating a world rooted in love. Just continuing on the energy, baby. That's just what we're going to continue to do, to use our magic to uplift the frequencies and the vibrations swiftly. Shouts out, T. Yup. That's pretty much it, Libra. You're just like bringing balance back to the equation because this world has been out of whack for some time. So power to you. Thank you for playing such an important and pivotal, pertinent role in this reality, for being yourself, for showing up in the love that you do, so you can continue to assist the collective in balancing out all of their chaos. We do what we can, right? Absolutely. It's crucial because this place has been chaotic for a while, but you stay true to your vision. You stay true to you. You stay true to the things that bring you joy and you find fun. Continue to build your connection with the world within and all around thee. Continue to develop deeper ways in which to express your lovers within and how it continues to take shape with your lovers without. Beautiful. All right. Keep flowing. House the braid. You are welcome, Ziggy. You are welcome, Paige. House the braid. Scorpio today. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Ascendant. Wherever you have a Pluto placement, 8th house is death, as well as marriage, as well as the depths and the shadows and the darkness. Yes, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Ascendants. Let's try that again. House number 8, you're being feisty today. Cut it. There we go. Clear it. There we go. There we go. That was very good. Nice. Alrighty. Scorpio, we have the Prince of Cups. Prince of Cups over here in the root. Dang, we're almost at 15K. Thanks, Lex. I appreciate you being an awesome mod. Prince of Cups here. Ace of Cups here. In reverse. Queen of Wands here. Also in reverse. Queen of Wands, Ace of Cups, Page of Cups. We have the Prince of Swords. Prince of Swords. And Two of Pentacles. Once again, Lord of Harmonious Change. Prince of Swords, Prince of Cups, Queen of Wands, Ace of Cups. Beautiful, dude. I'm just gonna carry this theme. I'm just gonna continue this theme. I really enjoy it, of this revitalizing, recalling healthy masculine back into the space with the Ace of Cups and the Queen of Wands here. Like the woman energy. It's only able to show her heart and open up to the world if she feels safe. Otherwise, she's not going to express herself. And so it requires energies like the Prince of Cups and the Prince of Pentacles to clear out the landscape a little bit so that the woman feels safe to express herself, to tap in. And this is the change that we are stepping into. These are the energies that we're stepping into. You say lots of cups. I mean, there's 2 cups. We got Ace of Cups and Page of Cups. Emotions, I'm more so getting the energy of protecting one's emotions and allowing an individual to experience and express one's emotions, because like so much of the world is disconnected from their emotions because of the system in which we have inherited has taught them to think that emotions are weak. But your emotions is like where all of your power comes from. Like your emotion, your energy in motion inside of your body, like that's how you tap into your chi, is through your emotion. Or you channel your chi through your emotion, you channel your prana through your emotion. You can learn how to harness your emotions to then really create some like actual impacts and change in this reality based on your feelings and your beliefs. Even though that's our true strength and how we alchemize that. I feel like I'm missing context with that comment page, but I kind of picking up what you're putting down. Emotions. Yeah, I'm out of context. I'm missing a word or two. I'm trying to put the dots together, but it's all right. Yeah. So your emotions are our emotions are our strength. Yes. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Especially when we are emotionally intelligent. Especially when we know how to work with our emotions, because our emotions can also be our greatest weakness. Just seeing the other side of the coin and just like recognizing like, yeah, it really all begins with our emotions. It's like really about how you're feeling. And so it's like important to like allow yourself to feel feelings, because like so many people, men, women, non-binary babies, everybody has been putting their emotions in a box to never open up, because they've been taught to think that you don't have time for emotions, you only have time to put your head to the grindstone. And then people have literally basically, I want to say, bred out emotions. Like I'm pretty sure that there are some people who are like much more apathetic naturally because of the immense deep conditioning and programming that has been bestowed upon the populace for so long that they don't even know how to feel. So they have to like learn how to feel. Like me personally, like I feel everything all of the time. So that's been one of my biggest challenges, is like learning how to actually like stay grounded instead of like not feeling anything. And so like now I'm learning how to feel everything all the time and still feel very safe, confident, and centered while doing that, because that creates the space for my fellow reflections to be able to do the same, because I know I'm not the only one who feels everything all the time, and we deserve to feel everything all the time. We also deserve to feel empowered while doing so. So house number 8 from a Scorpio rising today, we are slaying. And we're going to continue to shine and share our emotions and our feelings with the world. We're going to continue to overwrite the conditioning of this whack-ass matrix to tap into some harmonious change and allow our emotions to lead the way. Because ultimately, we'd be living in such a more beautiful space if it was led by intuition and emotion rather than logic and reason. But it's still beautiful. I'm not complaining. Once I started feeling, I realized how much of an empath I am. Yep, facts. If we hadn't been taught to regulate emotions, maybe we would never stop crying like a baby. I don't know, I didn't really cry as a baby much. I was a very calm baby. At least that's what I was told. The children I watch and raise have learned to say I feel statements daily. It's so important. That's beautiful, Cherish. That's actually beautiful. We would all be empaths if we allowed ourselves to fully feel. Exactly. Yeah, we're all empathic. Exactly. You tell them. It's the Pisces in you. Oh, absolutely, dude. No, it's. I was this before I was Pisces. You know that, fam? Like I chose to be a Pisces because I'm naturally this emotional. I didn't become emotional because I have Pisces placements. I chose to have Pisces placements because I am emotional. I am emotional. Emotional baby boy. Emotional man. Alright. We're going to flow forward to house number 9. Sagittarius tonight. Sagittarius. Sun, moon, ascendants. O double water. What's the third? Gemini moon. Gemini moon. My bug 3 of Tor bug 3. I don't know that song, Lex. Alrighty. House number 5? 9. Where did 5 come from? I guess I just want to say hi again, Leo. Alright, we're gonna focus. House number 9. Sun, moon, ascendant. Sagittarius placement. Sun, moon, ascendant. Sagittarius placements. Wherever you have Jupiter in your chart, house number 9 is all about expansion, higher guidance, higher divine wisdom, seeing things from fresh perspective, from a more collective space. Sagittarius, today. Perfect. I love this deck, dude. Oh, it moved. Oh my gosh, I love this deck, dude. Oh my gosh. Alright, this is a beautiful theme today. For those of y'all checking in, this 8-8 portal, I really like the vibes. This is so silly and very personable, and we're just being humans out here. I dig it. And this is what it's all about. I love being a conduit to share the message. Thank you, God. We have a hermit here in the root. Saggies, for you. The hermit. Death and rebirth. Here. Death. I like how this deck also calls it rebirth. Infinity, 8-8. Death and rebirth. And the star. Here. The star. Sag. Art. Here. Art. Oppression. Here. In the root. How do we overcome the oppression? All major arcana. That's right, Sag. How do we overcome the oppression? Actually, no. 10 of Wands. 10 of Wands. Lord of Oppression. 99.9. How do we overcome the oppression? Through art. Through art. Through art. There's a reason why Banksy is known as an art terrorist. He's literally called an art terrorist because he uses art to get underneath the skin of the system. So you human, you hermit, you. In what ways can you continue to allow your heart, your art, to shine onto the world to overcome the bindings of oppression that have attempted to keep you held back from tapping into your soul? Because that's all that's happening here. Yeah, capitalism, society attempts to siphon the soul from the individual by sucking their joy and convincing them that they need to go get a job and da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. No, it's all bullshit. It's literally just trying to steal your life force energy. Thing is, once you become aware of that, you can still do those things and not allow your life force energy to be strained or drained from you. That's how you start taking your steps into the direction of the dream that you want to be in and reclaim your power, but you don't have to do anything irrational. Thought about doing that, fudge that noise? Absolutely, exactly. Yeah, it's nonsense. Letting your art, exactly. Brown sugar babe, what do you have to lose? What do you have to lose? It'd be pretty awesome to go out there and I don't know. I think about activist shit all the time. I'm literally what if people just sat on the stairs of their government downtown Capitol building? What if 100 people just decided to go sit on the Capitol building stairs just to sit there? Why doesn't anyone do shit like that? That can be art within itself. Also, if you want to go I don't know. So sometimes I'm maybe I'll just go sit on the Capitol building stairs. But I'm what will happen if they try to make me leave if I'm trying to sleep on these stairs? You know, like, what? Like, I was thinking about this the other day. Like, that really says a lot about a country. The fact that I mean, I've never been to Washington, D.C., but are there houseless people in Washington, D.C.? I would guess so. That says a lot about a country. In their capital city, they have people who are not taken care of. What the fuck? What kind of a piss poor country is that? That speaks so many levels on just like how actually like this place operates. Just like your capital city should be the nicest city in the world, but like it's just as atrocious as the next one. So anyway, I could go off on rage on that for a day and a half, but that's not our focus. We are here to create our heart, create our art. Personally, I know I'm not here to save the world, but if I can at least like maybe like one day help co-create a garden space / animal sanctuary for like fellow beings who don't resonate with this society, who want to take a step out of it and want to explore other ways of enjoying life, that's the vibe. So that's what I'm dedicating myself to. But until then, that sounds amazing, Paige. Until then, we'll keep doing what we can do, and we'll find our own art in our own way, and we'll continue to show up for our heart space, and we'll do what feels good in our being. And we'll continue to claim our power and be like, nah, not today. You're not taking anything else from me. I tell you what, taxes suck my ass. Just kidding, I won't even let you touch my booty. You can lick my boots. You know? That's some real sag. Nah, not goat yoga, not a vibe. Anyway. Capricorn? Question mark? Alright, let's do this. Capricorn. So, I'm so excited for this fucking replay. This has been a funny ass live stream, and we've only been 47 minutes. I feel like we've been on here for 4 hours. Capricorn. Sun, Moon, Ascendants. House number 10. Saturn placements. Let's do this. House number 10. This is the foundation. This is the legacy. This is the roots. This is putting everything to fruition, to firmament, so that it may continue to echo out into the expanse. Saturn is Father Time, after all. I feel like people oftentimes forget this. Saturn is the ruler of time. Yes. It's also constriction and boundaries. House number 10. Let's do this one more time. Truth. In fact, the Father refers to the farther light. Did you know that? In esoteric teachings, at least that's what some people like to say. The Father is reference to the farther light because Saturn is the furthest bright star in the sky. That's a planet that you can see with your eye. I'm pretty sure you can see Saturn with your eye. And it's the furthest one out. So that's why it's called the furthest light. Because you can't see Neptune, Uranus, or Pluto with your eye. But we saw them when we brought the telescope into the equation. Just for all y'all little witches out there, if you wanted to hear your little fun esoteric wisdom of the day. Now what you do with that information is up to you, because other people are like, yeah, but that Father light, he's an illusion. You shouldn't focus on him. You should really focus on that light within, not the Father. Shouts out. Dolo. We're gonna keep flowing. House number 10. You get an extra card, Capricorn, because I was talking some smack. Not really. Page of Cups. Reverse. Excuse me, Swords. Dude, strong page out here. Page of Swords. Reverse. Six of Wands here. The High Priestess here. Six of Cups here. Six of Cups, Page of Swords, Six of Wands, Two of the High Priestess. We have the Queen of Wands. Seven of Cups. Divash, or Lord of Success Unfulfilled. Adding on the collective theme of the readings today. So, some people like to think that those who are in charge of this whole society capitalist system thing that we have inherited, the ones who were created from that, some people claim that those entities actually live on one of Saturn's tiny planets or moons that are orbiting Saturn, and they're like astral projecting their negative ass entities, energies into this planet because they couldn't actually leave the solar system. They tried, but they got stuck. And so instead they just like projected back, trying to like do the demiurge thing where they're like, oh wait, like we don't actually want to ascend. We want to get in this liminal space of just being stuck in this, like I only want to do what's good for me and be in these like surface level superfluous satisfaction rather than like true core soul satisfaction. And that's why we have a system that operates on the suffering of the individual by keeping people in perpetual trauma loops and then able to siphon the pain and misery from their being because that's what they feed on. And I received this information maybe 5 years ago. I was in a very funky headspace, and I was out there meditating all of the time, and I was just receiving all this alien information. And this is a download that I received regarding this, and then never heard anyone talk about it. And then like 2 or 3 years later, I saw someone else on the internet talking about it, and I was like, all right, bet. Well, if that's not confirming, I don't know what the hell is. Of course they are. Of course they are. And their success is unfulfilled. That's basically what I'm getting at. So there's a couple of reasons like what people like. The reason why Saturn is associated with Satan is because of these negative entities, perhaps potentially because of these negative entities that are projecting from Saturn space, Saturn moon, onto this planet. And so they're creating Satan-like energies because they're coming from that planet on Saturn. I think it's Ganymede, if I'm not mistaken. But because their success is unfulfilled, they've actually failed. They're not doing anything. They're actually being escorted back to Azkaban. And now is the time for the High Priestess to reign in so that these kinds of energies can take shape. I don't know, Lex, you're the creator of your reality. I'm the creator of mine. You get to do what you want to, and I get to do what I want to. It's beautiful out here. I want to do things like this, and this, and this. And I'm done giving my energy to things like this. So instead, I'll turn into this, and this, because that's what I'm here for. Daw! I know, right? That hits home. Shit. Alright, Capricorn. Well, house number 10. The fact of the matter is, we are witnessing an immense shift in the foundations of our firmament, of our complete reality, society, framework, culture, way of beingness. We're going to be seeing all sorts of stuff that's always been works of fiction prior, but now it's just going to unveil. Just in the next, 2025 is going to be wild, 27 is going to be wild. I can't even imagine what the fuck 42 is going to look like, but I don't even think we're going to have the clock then. I'm pretty sure we're not going to be on the same calendar system. Once 33 hits, I'm pretty sure this calendar is going to be out the window. But that's for a different day. Right now we're going to flow forward. House number 11. Aquarius. Sun, moon, and ascendant. Aquarius. Yes. Queen of Wands practicing her alchemy, stepping into her fire. Absolutely. Everything is shifting, my friend. The poles are shifting. Aqua rising. I see you. What's your limitless journey? We are wrapping up Tarot Tuesday with our last two. This is Aquarius. Sun, Moon, Ascendants, wherever you have Uranus. Wherever you have Uranus in your chart. Sun, Moon, Ascendants, Aqua for you. This is for you, my dude, my dude. Oh yeah, big shifts. Big shifts. House number 11 is about the collective. It's about how we link on a soul-to-soul level throughout lifetimes. It's how we co-create together throughout the meta space, the ether, the more subtle realms, because we're creating in all of our realms, you know, as above, so below. So like as I do something here, it's also doing things up there and down below as well, vice versa, just like in all directions. So it's like, okay, how can I continue to do things that are in alignment with like that which is up here, so that the energy is like up here is bringing it down here, and then further it's just like, you know, like trickle down effect. No, trickle down economics doesn't work. This is different. House number 11, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Ascendants. We're gonna cut it. We're gonna clear it. Bro! This is how you know. This is how you know we are here. Perfect. What were we just talking about? What were we just talking about? House number 10? Five of Cups in the draw. Ace of Yonis in the draw. Queen of Swords in the root in reverse. On 11, indeed. Queen of Discs here. Yo Nation. Queen of Discs. Queen of Pentacles in reverse in the draw. Nine of Cups. Happiness in the root. See, we had to bring awareness to the leeches. We had to shine our light into those dark spaces. We had to bring our awareness to those places where our energy was being siphoned. And we had to learn how to step into our throne and wield our sword to cut out those toxic cords, so we can continue to step into our soul's mission and what it is that we are here for, so we continue to do the cleaning and the clearing, so we can embody our regal and royal aspects. We can enjoy this life. No nation like Yo Nation. That's right. Is it Yo Nation or is it Yoni Nation? Are you referring to something specifically? Either way, sounds heavenly. Queen of Cups energy, Yoni Nation energy, life of happiness energy. See, you start this life precious, unscathed, a babe. But in this world, there are a lot of leeches out there. And they like to jump onto those who are pure. It's like you're running through the woods, or you're swimming in a creek and you get out, and then you're like, oh, like, wait a second, there are leeches in this water, what the fuck? No one told me that. It's like, why wasn't there a sign? Like, I wouldn't have jumped in the water before I got here. That's like what it's like being born on Earth at this time. But you're a badass, and you have the capacity to remove these leeches, and you're fiery, you're lit, so you can just like, and then they just drop off, you know. When you bring your awareness to it. It's simple as that, dude. Nature's like one of our greatest teachers. Like, I really don't have to make this shit up. These cards make it so easy. Like, we're just out here doing the thing in the zone, and like, we are here stepping back into heaven. Like, that's really all it is. We've come to claim the garden, and yeah. If you want a garden party, let's garden party, baby. Otherwise, you can go hit the compost. I'll tell you what. The salt, 100%. Nine of Cups whispers visions of things coming true globally. Exactly. Except we plan it beforehand, and then we have to figure it out how to get rid of the leeches. Maybe. I don't know. House number 12. Pisces. Nice. I dig it. Sun, Moon, Ascendant, Pisces. House number 12. Wherever you have a Neptune placement, house number 12 is the house of the soul. The soul. The aspect of self that is beyond space, time, and definition. The aspect of self that's hardly even here right now. The one who's astral projecting into this space. The Pisces aspect is ineffable. Also related to the subconscious. Also related to the dreams. Also related to the psychedelic experience. House number 12. Sun, Moon, Ascendants, Pisces for you today. I'm getting extra on Pisces because I love you so much. Dang, dude. Y'all, this has been a solid day. I tell you what, I love doing Tarot Tuesday. I love doing collective readings. I really feel like I'm just out here as a channel for the universe. It's like, hey, universe, what's your message today for the collective? And we're out here. We got the magician over here in the root. Pisces, my dudes. The Tower and the Draw. Five of Swords in reverse. Temperance. Nine of Pentacles. Lord of Material Gain. And the Tower over here, reversing the root. Two Tower cards, I'm telling you. The shift. Confirmation that we are stepping into this realm of magic. Like, y'all remember in Harry Potter how they had to, like, keep, like, the whole wizardly world away from the muggles? I'm pretty sure that that's, like, kind of, like, what's happening right now. Like, I'm pretty sure there's, like, a wizarding world out there. And then a lot of the times they're like, but we can't let the muggles know. And, like, the veil is just, like, thinning and thinning and thinning. And God's like, yo, what's going on down there? And the angels are like, shit's pretty wild, I tell you what. The humans, they found fire. And then God, who's not actual, like, source God, who's more so, like, just, like, Set. The one, he likes to call himself Yahweh, but he's not actually Yahweh. He's much more of a trickster, chaos, Set, Loki energy. And he's like, oh no, they got fire, let's go put them in a perpetual loop of suffering and create the demiurge. And so that's how we have society. But now the pendulum is swinging back in the other direction, and it's like, wait a second, we can't be suffering for eternity. That just doesn't make sense. That's just out of balance. We gotta bring it back to balance. So now we're learning how to alchemize and practice the magic to bring it back to balance, to be our best selves, so we can create little portals and pockets of heaven throughout our own day and space, so that we can invite in the people who we care about into these places, so that they can too also push the dominoes. But the Tower is shifted. We're no longer in our mind. Like, maybe this, I think that this was the biggest inhibiting factor, getting stuck in one's mind. We're at 20K likes. Y'all are awesome. This is the biggest inhibiting factor. This is the biggest inhibiting factor, getting stuck in one's mind. But when you're temperate with yourself, when you stay committed, when you stay persistent, when you stay diligent, resilient, you stay devoted to your practice of magic, regardless of how other people are projecting their own limiting beliefs, doubts, worries, fears, nonsense into your space, you're still able to alchemize all of that. You're still able to receive gain from that. You're still able to practice temperance and practice patience and stillness. Be like, okay, like I know we don't resonate, and even if you don't believe in magic like I do, I'm not gonna let your doubt affect me. That's not my problem that you don't believe like I do. I'm also not here to try to convince you either, because it's not my problem that you don't believe like I do. But I'm gonna keep believing, and if you want to believe, I'll tell you, like, bro, it's real. It's real. And I'll stand here day in, day out, day in, day out, day and night. You know what I'm saying? Because it's real. This shit's real. This shit's real, okay? And it's not at all. Thank you, Pisces, because nothing is real. Nothing is real. I tell you what. And that's where you find that balance. That's how you're able to jump in and out of timelines. And you're like, whoa, oh, am I here? Am I here? Whoa, oh. Yeah, I'm just giving you some little nuggets. So if you get it, you get it. If you don't worry. Keep practicing your magic. Like when the tower happens, the tower is crumbling. So like right now is the perfect time to just like stay still, stay grounded. Have y'all ever seen Rogue One, that Star Wars film? There's a scene in that film, Rogue One, where there's a blind man who's he's force sensitive, and like there's a shit ton of chaos happening around him, and he's like, I am one with the force is with me. I am one with the force is with me. I am one with the force is with me, and he just like moves through all of that chaos, and he's like dodging laser beams, and he's like taking out the bad guys, and he's a blind man with a cane. But because he's so in the zone, he's so tapped in, he's so temperate because he's not overreacting, he's not rushing, he's listening to the very split instant to like dodge that laser beam or whatever. And the tower moment's happening all around him. The tower moment's happening all around him. Like that chaotic scene is the tower moment. All that chaos, everything, gunfire everywhere, like things blowing up, yada yada. That's a tower moment, right? But he's just like, I'm one with the force is with me. I'm one with the force is with me. And so he's just like moving gracefully through it. Not stuck in his head, not worried about it. He's just like, I'm one with the force. And he's just boom, boom, intuition, move right through me. I surrender unto spirit, please. Boom, 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 boom. One thing at a time. We figure out how it works for us. You find out what works for you, and you continue to commit yourself to this. Yes. May the force be with you. Yes. May the odds be ever in your favor. Yes. I know it's a different one. I know it's a different story. It's still good. There's still tower moments in the Hunger Games, too. Hey, just remember to remain dauntless throughout it all, okay? All right, Percy, it's been real. I enjoy kicking with you. This has been so fun. I'll see you later. Yep. Until we get back to camp, where we can actually talk about this stuff that's happening. Until then, I love you. I wish you a beautiful day. You can catch the recording of this up on the YouTube probably later this evening. I'll probably jump back on Livestream later tonight. And until then, I wish you a beautiful rest of your day. This has been fun. All right, cool. Groovy. Lex, I'm going to reach out to you and everybody else. We'll talk soon. All right. Te amo.